Hey guys, John Lozette here, JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How's it going? I'm here to make my NFL picks for Week 16 in the NFL. We are already 1-0 on the week with the Atlanta Falcons beating the Detroit Lions last night. And getting, locking up the first seed in the NFC. So, NFC playoffs will run through Atlanta. And so there you go. They don't have anything to play for now. Also, congratulations to Calvin Johnson as he did pass Jerry Rice for most receiving yards in a season, in a single season. He is now just over 100 yards away from 2,000 receiving yards on the year. So definitely a reachable goal for him. Like I said, we are 1-0 on the week because Atlanta did get a 31-18 win against the Lions. We're also 1-0 against the spread. The spread was plus 3.5. We took Falcons. So let's get to the Sunday games now. Kicking things off with New Orleans and Dallas. Dallas is a 3.5 point favorite at home. Boy, what can you say about this game? You know, Dallas has been playing some hot ball as of late, and they're right in the thick of the NFC East battle with the Giants and the Redskins. But you know, I think it's time that they slow down. I think Tony Romo's gonna have himself a big game. I think because he's going up against a poor defense in New Orleans. But at the same time, you know, Drew Brees isn't going up against a tremendous defense. In Dallas, Dallas's defense did make one big play in overtime. They made a couple big plays. They were playing overtime last week against Pittsburgh. That obviously put them, obviously gave them the possession to kick the field goal and win the game. But I think the Saints win this game, and I think I'm going to take them. I'm going to obviously take them for the spread too. Tennessee and Green Bay. Green Bay minus 12.5. Tennessee's corners are terrible. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a field day in this game, I think. I'm a little bit worried about Chris Johnson, but the Packers defense has kind of stepped up as of late. The Packers defense did play well last week against the Bears, so hopefully that can carry over. Hopefully for the Packers that can carry over into this week as they try to stop Chris Johnson. I'm taking the Packers, and I'm swallowing the 12.5 points. Just too many weapons for the Titans to have to deal with. Indianapolis and Kansas City plus 6.5. Andrew Luck didn't play that great last week against the Texans. None of the Colts really did, but at the same time, you know, they were kind of right there at the end. But who has played? We weren't great against the Texans this year, except for the Patriots, Packers, and a couple other teams. But the one thing that, this is a big test for Andrew Luck. He's playing in Arrowhead Stadium. One of the toughest stadiums to play in. Andrew Luck's a rookie. I don't think that'll affect him too much. The spread is plus 6.5 for Kansas City. I'm going to go with the Colts to win by at least a touchdown, so I'm taking the Colts for the spread and straight up. Buffalo and Miami. Miami minus 4.5 here. What more can you say? Buffalo's terrible. Miami's a better team. Going to go with Miami against all the points. San Diego and New York Jets. New York Jets minus 2.5. I don't know if weather's going to play a big factor for the Chargers in this game or not, because it's in New York. I'm interested to see how Greg McElroy is going to play. Of course, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff surrounding the Jets in the last couple of days. Sources say that they're looking to shop Sanchez. Sources say that they're looking that Tim Tebow will not be back. That he will probably end up in Jacksonville. And I would agree with that. I'd agree that he'll end up in Jacksonville, as I think too. I'm going to go with San Diego in this game just because there's too much controversy surrounding the Jets. Quite frankly, the Chargers don't really have anything to play. I know the Jets don't have anything to play for right now except dignity, and that's basically all the Chargers have to play for right now. It's just going out and playing football and trying to maybe there's a slight chance that you save Norv Turner's job. I don't think it happens, but you can try it. I got the Chargers to win the game. And spread. Washington, Philadelphia plus 4.5. RG3 will play. I think that's big. Not that Kirk Cousins can't get it done, because he did last week against Cleveland. We know Kirk Cousins can get it done. I think Washington wins this game. I think they continue to stay in the NFC East hunt, and I'm going to take them for the spread too. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh minus 4.5. Youth, I think, is going to help this game a lot. Cincinnati definitely the younger team. I think Pittsburgh is still battling, but I can see Pittsburgh stumbling this week. Like I said, youth is big. Roethlisberger hasn't looked real fantastic since coming back last week. Pittsburgh did not play real well against Dallas last week, especially in the beginning of the game. I think youth is going to outplay the veterans here. I'm going to go with the Bengals in the game, obviously, for the spread too, because you always have the spread at minus 4.5. So, St. Louis and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay minus 3.5. This one may surprise you, but I'm going to go with the Rams in this game for the spread and straight up. Yes, the game's in Tampa, but Tampa got shut out by New Orleans last week. Nobody cares. New Orleans is a good team. That's right, but you weren't able to put up any points on one of the worst defenses in the league. What's that tell you? Okay, that doesn't say much for the Buccaneers. Much positive. The Rams have a defense, so if the Buccaneers can't put up points against the Saints defense, then how are you going to put up points against the Rams defense? I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm a little bit iffy though. Oakland and the Carolina Panthers. Panthers minus 8.5. I'm taking the Panthers all day long. I think they're a much better team. Cam Newton has really impressed me over the last few weeks. What more can you say? New England and Jacksonville. Jacksonville plus 14.5. Going New England all the way. It's a big number to swallow, but it's New England and it's Jacksonville. What's that tell you? Minnesota and Houston. Houston minus 7.5. Quite frankly, I'm going a little overboard with this one here. I think I'm going to swallow all the points. Houston's got something to play for. Minnesota does too. I just think Houston isn't going to struggle. If Houston struggles, it'll be with AP. Other than that, I don't think Houston's going to struggle a whole lot. Give me Houston big. Cleveland and Denver. Denver minus 13.5. Denver's been rolling as of late. It's a big number to swallow, I know. But the Broncos are clicking. The Browns are not. The Browns have looked okay better in the last couple of weeks, but still not great. So we'll see. But I'm going to go with the Broncos, and I'm going to swallow the points. Chicago and Arizona. Arizona plus 5.5. Chicago is just a better team. Arizona is abysmal at the quarterback position and just about any other position except wide receiver with Larry Fitzgerald. Bears win big. New York Giants, Baltimore Ravens. Ravens plus 2.5. A lot of people are liking the Ravens for this game, but I have one problem with that, and that's this. The New York Giants, obviously the Ravens are playing for something too. The New York Giants are playing for a playoff spot. So their backs are against the wall. They have to win their final two games to get in the playoffs. And they're playing with the back against the wall. And they're playing on the road. The Giants are one of the best road teams in the NFL, and they're good when facing adversity. That's what they've got this week. I've got the Giants, and I'm taking them for the spread too, so I'm going the Giants to win by a field goal. And I think that's about what it'll be. San Francisco and Seattle Sunday night game, no Monday night game this week because that took place yesterday. Basically, I believe if San Francisco wins, they win the division. I think San Francisco does win this game. I think it's a tightly contested game, plus 1.5 spread, giving the Niners to win 24-20. Alright, with the wins yesterday for both the spread and straight up, we are on the year 153, 75 and 1, 452, 265, 1 lifetime, 85 and 66 against the spread for the year and for lifetime. Now, by the way, no bowl games today, but we did win our other 2 bowl games, so we are now 6-0 on the year in bowl games. So off to a good start there, but a little bit nervous starting with this week's games. Some games I'm not real sure about. Some uncomfortable picks coming up over the next few days as far as college bowls. Alright, that's going to do it for me, guys. I am John Lozette for JN Sports 100 and the JN Sports Show. See ya.